enter the shallow walls in the Hall of Shame for this week on Cool Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to drop the Wanksta on them. It is time for Wanksta of the Week. 50 hit him. Now, this week's Wanksta of the Week is no stranger to Wanksta of the Week. He is a repeat offender of the Wanksta of the Week category. He is a multi-time all-star in this category. He goes by the name of CNN anchor Don Lemon. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why is Don Lemon in the Wanksta of the Week this week? Well, it comes on the heels of the controversy that has erupted at the Oklahoma University, which involves the SAE fraternity engaging in a chant that goes as follows. And ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, I quote. And this is what these students at Oklahoma University, as part of the SAE fraternity, were singing in that bus ride. There will never be a nigger in SAE. There will never be a nigger in SAE. You can hang them from a tree, but they'll never sign with me. There will never be a nigger at SAE. Now, this chant was being sung in that bus, and one of the people who was singing that chant in the bus was a woman by the name of Bhutan Gilbo. Now, she is the house mother of that fraternity, and she was singing along with it. Now, when that video came out, there was also a video of her that dated way back to 2013. It was a video of her singing a Trinidad James song. I think it was All Gold Everything. And she was goaded, quote unquote, into singing the portion of the song where Trinidad James says, and I quote, nigga, nigga, nigga. So, there's clearly a history of this pattern going around. Now, I'll get into that later. What Don Lemon did on CNN the other night, on a panel with other experts and journalists and what have you, something that he needs to be revoked of. He defended the woman, saying how we shouldn't prosecute her or judge her if she was just singing a song. I mean, if she's just singing a song, is it really racist? And that couldn't be further from the truth, because that's a backwards argument that you use for some little white kid living in the burbs who's singing a 50 Cent song. But when you have a grown woman in her 60s, probably 70s, from what it looks like, singing a song about hanging a black person from a tree, then are you really going to excuse her and say that, oh, she was just going into singing a song? The thing that I hated about this fact is, or about this all, is the fact that Don Lemon tries to use the age-old, tired-ass hip-hop made them do it argument, saying that it was hip-hop who influenced her in singing that song. Oh, really, Don Lemon? So you mean to tell me in 1852, house Negroes and field Negroes were singing rap songs that made the masters and his guests want to sing out nigger as if they weren't singing enough when they were enslaving the people? But no. He wants to use our argument and defend her and say, oh, no, it was a rap song that made her do it. No, we shouldn't blame her. We should absolve them. No. And this is the same argument that what's her name, Mika Brzezinski made on MSNBC on the show Morning Joe just the other day as well, too. No, you cannot blame hip-hop for a 70-year-old person who says the word nigger, okay? This is the same thing with Don Imus back in 2007 when he called the Rutgers female basketball team, which is a primarily black team, a pair of nappy-headed hoes.
Oh my God.
You can't be saying that stuff and then blame it on hip-hop. Now what's going to happen is that we're going to have the umpteenth congressional hearing where people such as Al Sharpton, Michael Eric Dyson, who I'm a huge fan of, maybe a commercial rapper like T.I. and an uberly conscious rapper like Common have a panel discussion on what hip-hop needs to do going forward. No, you cannot blame this on hip-hop. This is a state, and I'm talking about Oklahoma, a state that is historically racist towards black people and other minorities. They were one of the main states that were huge in the Atlantic slave trade era. These are one of the people who fought to keep the South alive in their entitlements and their laws alive so that they can keep enslaving black people. This is a state that has history in racism. The last time I heard a song about a black person hanging from a tree was Strange Fruit, and that was done by Billie Holiday, and she's making a political statement about how black people were enslaved back in those times, and there was no way, shape, or form that she was trying to empower or to make it a catchy jingle on the use of the word or anything of the sort that comes with it. This is far beyond hip-hop. And for Don Imus, a black man, for God's sakes, to say that she is not in the wrong at all and that hip-hop has a bigger responsibility to not use that word at all is beyond me. This is asinine. I'm sorry. Pardon my French, but this is absolute bullshit on Don Lemon's part, but he practically is acting like Don Imus right now, and I'm breaking the fourth wall, that he no, I'm sorry. No, this is bullshit. I'm sorry. Don Lemon needs to resign from CNN. And not only from CNN, he needs to resign from journalism, because journalism is something that is not within his strong suit at all. From shaming a girl who was allegedly dated raped by Bill Cosby and saying, oh, well, you could have defended yourself, to saying that the poor innocent white woman got goaded into saying nigger along with the other students, and blaming it on hip-hop is completely asinine, to say the least. Don Lemon, you have the IQ of a lemon. If I had to choose between a lemon and you to pass a test, I would choose a lemon. So on that note, do you deserve the Wanksta of the Week? Of course!
I agree.
And on that end, we're going to play that drop on him one more time. And I'm calling this from now that this has got to be the biggest Wanksta of the year thus far. Hit it. Thiago.
Where's my gospel singer when I need her?
Right?
That buzz should have been shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're in 2015, people. Are you kidding me? And there's these chants going on. Like, what's going on?
And you know what? That's the thing that gets me. Like, people, I know we want to live in this utopia where racism doesn't exist and then we can see people beyond the color of the skin, their ethnicity, what have you. But the fact of the matter is, we're still in this world where it may not be as blatant as like hosing down somebody for trying to use their civil right to vote, but nonetheless, it still exists systematically. And as we've seen through the video, in other instances, that it still exists nonetheless. Yeah. So for people to say, oh, this is just...
Oh, she was just singing a song.
No.
It's okay. No.
Exactly.
No. First of all, she needs to retire. What is she still doing as a sorority mother?
I don't know what the job entails, but... I just don't know.
Clearly, maybe she's part of the KKK. That's what it sounds like to me.
She probably has her hoodie primped and pressed up in her closet.
I'm telling you, like that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, we need the country. We need the gospel singer to pay her visit.
Yeah, she needs to catch the Holy Ghost by way of a 12-gauge shotgun immediately.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
Someone needs to shoot her beak off like Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd in Looney Tunes, man.
Like who says them? Like I chant. I'm gonna start singing too and see what happens. Like what the heck is going on?
Exactly. And watch, I guarantee, in maybe in a week or two, there's going to be yet another press conference, and that all these big hip hop guys and people who are critics of hip hop are going to sit down and say, what do we need to do better as a genre in the culture? No, hip hop has nothing to do with this.
No,
nothing at all.
Nothing to do with
nothing at all.
No, this is just people being stupid.
Exactly, just being ignorant.
Ignorant, exactly. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Let's move